Alex Eala is now ranked number 38 in the world. 38 at just 20 years old, making her the highest-ranked Filipino in professional tennis history. If you're glancing at the WTA website and seeing number 45, don't be confused. That reflects her official ranking from last Monday's update, which was already a career milestone. But here, the key point, WTA rankings update every Monday. After reaching the quarterfinals in Abu Dhabi, her live ranking jumped to number 38, and that will become official in the next weekly update. So when you read headlines saying she's number 38, they are not exaggerating, those points are already secured. Think of it like this: she was number 45 on last week's report card, but she aced all her exams this week and is now heading straight to number 38 on the next one. Now let me explain why this ranking is so monumental and what it truly signifies for Alex's career. To really appreciate it, you need perspective, because simply saying number 38 doesn't capture the magnitude of this accomplishment. There are thousands of women pursuing professional tennis worldwide, all competing for a spot on the WTA ladder. The ranking system evaluates every player based on tournament results over the past year. Right now, there are only 37 women in the entire world ranked above Alex Eala, just 37. And she has achieved this at just 20 years old, which means she likely has another decade of high-level tennis ahead of her. Most players don't even hit their peak until their mid-20s. Alex, on the other hand, is only beginning, and she's already breaking into a realm most players never reach in their entire careers. To put this into context, the top 10 players are your global superstars: Iga Swiatek, Aryna Sabalenka, Coco Gauff, household names winning Grand Slams and earning millions. The top 20 consistently go deep in major tournaments. Top 30, that's where you're firmly established as one of the absolute best in the world. You get seeded in Grand Slams, you gain direct entry into tournaments, and you're earning serious prize money. Alex is currently number 38. She is knocking on the door of that top 30 echelon, just 9 spots away from entering that elite club. And judging by how she's been performing, it would be unwise to bet against her reaching it this year. What people must understand is that this ranking wasn't a fluke or the result of a lucky tournament. This is the outcome of a young woman who has been grinding for years, who refused to give up even when she was down 0-4 in the third set facing match point, who saved that point and battled back to win. That is the kind of mental toughness and resilience that separates good players from future superstars. Let's retrace her path to this moment, because her rise from number 45 to 38 happened rapidly. Just a few weeks ago, Alex sat at number 45, a career high at the time and already a historic milestone for Philippine tennis. Breaking into the top 50 is huge. It means you've arrived on the global stage. You're no longer just a promising prospect, you're a legitimate player. But Alex came to Abu Dhabi hungry for more. In the first round, she overcame her friend Zanab Sonmez 6-4, 6-3, a match that was emotionally challenging, but she powered through. The second round is where history was made. Facing Aliaksandra Sasnovich, Alex fell behind 0-4 in the third set with match point against her. Everything was on the line. Most players would have folded, but Alex didn't. She saved match point, fought back point by point, and ultimately won 2-6, 6-4, 7-6 in nearly 3 hours of intense tennis warfare, securing her spot in the quarterfinals of a WTA 500 event. That's not just big points, that's the kind of result that propels ranking leaps. From number 45 to number 38 in a single tournament, 7 spots in 1 week. That's how history is made. Now the significance of being ranked 38 goes beyond just the number. It transforms Alex's career trajectory. She now has direct entry into nearly every event, eliminating the stress of qualifying rounds or hopping for wild cards. Better rankings also mean better draws, avoiding the absolute top players in early rounds and increasing her chances to go deep and earn more points. Respect on the tour grows too. At 38 in the world, opponents know she's dangerous and prepare for her. Financially, higher-ranked players earn significantly more in prize money and attract bigger sponsorships. Alex is positioned for a long and lucrative career. Of course, with higher rankings comes higher pressure. Expectations rise. You're expected to win matches you're favored in, but Alex has already demonstrated she thrives under pressure. Saving match point while down 0-4 in a deciding set shows she can handle high-stakes situations better than most. Let's also consider what this means for Philippine tennis. Traditionally, tennis has been dominated by countries with extensive infrastructure, like the US, Russia, Spain, and France, nations with countless tennis academies, government funding, and a strong culture around the sport. The Philippines, by contrast, is more of a basketball nation, not exactly a tennis powerhouse. But Alex is changing that narrative. She's proving that talent, dedication, and hard work can emerge from anywhere. She's showing Filipino kids that you don't need to come from a traditional tennis country to compete with the best in the world. When a young girl in Manila sees Alex ranked number 38 competing on the global stage, it expands what's possible in her imagination. That's legacy. That's far beyond rankings, it's inspiration for an entire generation. So what's next for Alex? The top 30 is within reach. She needs to move up just 9 more spots. Sure, the competition gets tougher as you climb, But this is a player who has just proven she can win from seemingly impossible positions, and she's only 20. She still has room to enhance her serve, net game, and consistency. Once all those elements click, she will be a formidable force. A deep run in Abu Dhabi, a quarterfinal victory over Sasnovich, and pushing to the semifinals could see her crack the top 35 in the next update. With a few more strong performances, even a solid Grand Slam run or a title could propel her into the top 30. At the pace she's climbing, she could hit that milestone before the French Open in May, maybe even sooner. Being in the top 30 guarantees entry into all tournaments, seeding at Grand Slams, and recognition as world-class talent without debate. Alex is ready for that stage. Consider this, just months ago her goal was to break the top 50, she did it. Then it was top 45, achieved. Now she's number 38 in live rankings, about to make it official, and she hasn't even won a WTA title yet. Imagine what happens when she finally captures her first tournament win. It's not a question of if, it's when. 6 months from now, Alex could be in the top 30. A year from now, top 20 is within reach. At 20 years old, with a decade or more of elite tennis ahead, the sky is the limit. This is what makes Alex's journey so inspiring. Number 38 isn't the finish line, it's another milestone, another barrier broken, another record set. She's climbed from outside the top 100 to number 38 through sheer grit, talent, and an unwavering refusal to quit. And she's carrying the hopes of millions of Filipino fans with every step on the court. Instead of succumbing to pressure, she transforms it into fuel. The packed stadium in Abu Dhabi with Filipino fans screaming her name wasn't pressure, it was power. So yes, Alex Eala is number 38 in the world, the highest-ranked Filipino player in history. And if that impresses you, just wait. This is only the beginning. Top 30 next, top 20 after that, perhaps even Grand Slam quarterfinals, semifinals, and eventually a title. She's already proven she belongs at this level. Now it's all about how high she can soar. Based on everything we've seen, there's no limit to what Alex can achieve. Number 38 and rising, the Philippines has a superstar, and she's just getting started.